Hello viewers, how are you doing all? I know by the grace of God you are doing well. Once again, this is Vicky Bless TV, and in today's video we are going to learn the English alphabet in Ewe. Okay, the English, as we all know, we have English alphabets the same way we also have them in both the Ewe language as well. So now let's take a look at how the Ewe alphabets are. Okay, let's go. As we all know, this is A. At in Ewe we said A, B, D, D, A, E, F, F, G, H, Y, H, H, I, K, L, M, N, N, O, P, R, S, T, U, V, W, W, Y, Z. As we can all see, it's the same thing like how the English alphabet are, but in this case, the Ewe alphabet have some unique features in them. Okay, unlike the English alphabet, the Ewe has some additions or some other features in it. Let's go straight to those words, features. As you can see here, is not an alphabet in what the English language, but when you come to the Ewe language, we have what in it, that is written like tray that has been turned upside down. Now another unique feature in the Ewe alphabet is this one. Okay, and we call it f. So you see, there are some things that when we call them in the Ewe language, you want to write them in the English style, you use F. That is f. No, it's supposed to be this f. That is why you hear some things like ma plenu. The mistake most people do is they use the F to represent this what f. And that's not how it's supposed to be. So as an Ewe, you need to what? Know the features of your alphabet. So when you are writing them, for instance, some names, you send it to school, your child to school, or even yourself, you go somewhere and they will be writing your name. You see, they will write it in English way, and sometimes it becomes too late for us to change them, because whilst you are a baby, they've been writing that for you as your name. So if you grow up, by the time you grow up and you know that no, the name is not supposed to be written that way, by that time maybe you finish your WASI and it will be too late for you to change them. Okay, so as parents, let's learn the alphabets and the features in it, so that when we are taking our kids to school, we will be able to write the names ourselves and send them to what? The school authorities, so that they will use the same writing for it, so that we will not find ourselves wanting when we grow up. Okay, when we grow up. Now, one of the unique features is you hear some things like glutty. This is the alphabet that we use for that spelling. Glutty. Now, for this one, we call it h. The English alphabet will say x, but we say h. Okay, good. Now another unique feature is what? You can is not in the English alphabet, but when you come to the Ewe alphabet, we have O in it. Now this one is R in English, but we call it R. That's why we call some things, for instance, okro. You hear that the R is there. Okro. The R sound is there. But when you come to the Ewe aspect, we say factory. You see, so that is how we've been able to pronounce those things three. But if you give it to somebody who is not an Ewe or who don't know how to speak the language, you say something that you end up laughing at the person. So you know in Ghana here we have a lot of languages. So let's try as much as possible. Even if you are not a tribe, try as much as possible to get some basic basic languages in different aspects of the cultures of Ghana. You try culture. Language is part of culture. So when I say the basic things of the cultures of other people, you have to understand. So you see, you need to learn basic languages in other people's culture as well, so that you will not find yourself wanting someday. Okay, so now let's see another. This one is called what? This is you, we all know, and this is what? V. This is v. So you see this ewe that's we say ewe. When we want to say, we say v. This is the letter that we normally use. Okay, this is what we normally use. That's why you hear saying v. But when you say v, the other people's, those who don't know how to speak the language, will say v. They use the v, but that's not how it's supposed to be. The letter that is supposed to be used is what? V. Okay, v. So yes, v, not vegbe. Good. Now we have another unique feature here. Ng. Devia ngata. You hear and I was saying devia ngata. Somebody will say ngata. No, we use this feature. Okay, this feature. So we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 features in the Ewe language or the Ewe alphabets, and you cannot find them in the English alphabet. That is what makes the Ewe alphabet unique from the other alphabets. Okay, so thank you very much. If you want to if you want to see more of these videos, if you want to learn the basic in Ewe language, do well to subscribe to this channel, because I will be using English to teach them, and you will be able to understand them very well and use them when the need arises. Thank you very much. And don't forget, this channel, we also share basic grammars in English as well. The basic aspects of English language, the grammar aspect. So do well to subscribe to this channel. Ciao.